I'd like now to speak with one of those residents. I'd like to welcome in President of the East Palestine Unity Council, Jami Wallace. Jami, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for your time. Before we talk about the mayor's speech tonight, I'd like to know, do you feel like there is still a focus, whether that focus is local, state, national, all of the above, none of the above? Is there still a focus on East Palestine?
Locally, definitely not. Norfolk Southern's PR firm and marketing firm that they hired for our village is pushing the narrative that everything's fine in East Palestine. We still have not been able to meet with our state representatives. And, you know, one of the only politicians that has been there for East Palestine is J.D. Vance. He has been there more at his federal position than our local mayor has been there for us.
You know, Jami, Rich talked about it in his report there. We know the former president visited last year, spoke to people there in East Palestine. Let's listen to a portion of that.
Unfortunately, as you know, in too many cases, your goodness and perseverance were met with indifference and betrayal in some cases. Biden and FEMA said they would not send federal aid to East Palestine under any circumstance. They're not going to send aid. I thought that was a strange statement because I've been working with FEMA for a long time.
All right, so that was during the former president's visit. To be fair, President Biden did visit. That did not happen, though, until this year, more than a year after the derailment. Jami, we're in an election year. What would you like to see from both campaigns?
I mean, what I'd like to see is some accountability. I feel like we've been abandoned by the Biden administration. They keep saying they're going to have Norfolk Southern make it right. They have not done that. They have not properly addressed human health concerns. And I feel the same way about our village mayor. I mean, he's standing there behind Trump, and he has also turned his back on his community. He does not speak to human health needs, as I mentioned before. After what we learned at the NTSB, I wonder why. Our only hope now is J.D. Vance. I keep saying it only takes one person to make a difference. You know, after meeting him last July up in D.C., I have contact with his staff at least a couple times a week. They haven't failed to follow up. Every promise they've made us, they have adhered to, you know, writing letters asking for indoor air testing, you know, clear up until, you know, he was speaking on the House floor with Jennifer Homendy from the NTSB. You know, I still have faith that something might be done if we can get Trump and J.D. Vance in. I don't have a lot of hope when it comes to the Biden administration because we're how far out and we still don't have a disaster declaration. We still don't have health care. Our homes haven't been tested. Our soil hasn't been tested, and there's still contamination. Yeah. They're still finding our creeks contaminated and vinyl chloride. Well, Jami, so I feel like at this point, J.D. Vance is our only hope.
I only have about 30 seconds left, but I do want to give you a chance to speak. I know you're one of the residents not happy with the mayor. What would you like to hear from him tonight when he addresses the RNC?
I'd like to hear that there are still human health concerns. I'd like to hear that he's going to get our homes tested. I'd like to hear that he's going to hold Norfolk Southern accountable as opposed to walking around and parading Shaw like he's done something great for our community.
Well, there it is right there. President of the East Palestine Unity Council, Jami Wallace, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for not leaving us for dead.
Yeah, we will continue to cover East Palestine. Jami, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.